Well, here's a couple things. An update on the machine, which I've sent one via text, but I guess I haven't heard anything. So that's my first version of it. I just wanted to see what it would do. Just put it on the end of drill bit and put it in my drill and spun it. Could not spin it up to the speed that they recommend. And as you know, I've sent them emails asking if they have a 3D printed version of the bowl. I'm still waiting to hear back from them on that because I can cut it already. But this one has to do with electromagnetic sensitivity. It's going to make you feel better or worse. But I'll just come right out and say, I think it's psychosomatic. And here's some evidence that I think will help with that. And if it is, that means you can be cured of this right now, instantly. So here's why I think you should give pause to thinking about electromagnetic radiation affecting you. So this is a tri-field meter, and I've got it set to picking up electric fields. And right now, there's a lot of stuff in my lab that can do that. And one of them is the phone. And I just realized I don't have any way of showing this going up with my phone. Anyway, this is not picking up my phone. This is picking up a bunch of other stuff. Specifically this, watch. That's almost pegged. 940 volts per meter. You can see that right there. But the needle is basically pegged. And the maximum, you see there, it says peak 1 ... 1 ... means it's pegged, means it's over the highest. Now, what is exactly causing that? Well, I don't know. I've called around and asked for that. This light is not on, but then again, that's when voltage usually appears, is when things are not on. So now we're going to turn the light on. Light on. On. And we'll go back. And you can see it didn't quite peg, it didn't quite go up as high, but it's still basically the same. So the amount of voltage coming off a light switch, specifically a USB light switch, that's where it's plugged into, which is only 5 volts, somehow gets transformed into 700 volts. There is this guy, which is my little humidifier, which is putting out a huge field, almost pegging. There is, of course, you've probably got all sorts of stuff around your house that's plugged into the wall. Okay, well, I bring that by. And that is putting out a lot. But I want you to watch how fast this drops off. So I'm about six inches away, and it's already attenuated by a considerable amount. That's called the inverse square law, which means that when you double the distance away from a source, the effect it has drops by 4 times the amount. So, pretty close. And it drops. Just with, 6, 7, 8 inches. So, my phone, let's see if I can do this with my phone. Listen to the sound. We're at 43 volts per meter. My phone is active right now, and it's sitting right on top of the sensor, and it just dropped even more. It's down to 15.9. Oh, now it's down to 9. 15 and then 9. That's my 5G phone sitting right next to the meter. Is 5G causing a problem with you? Yeah, probably not. Here's some other things. So here's my Tesla coil, puts out very nice high frequencies. I bring it close. Okay, it's getting up there. It's now basically touching it. And it topped out right there at 491, 500. Okay, that's not as strong as the light, which is not what I was expecting. But now let's go over to the plasma balls. I got 2. There's that globe right there. The moon is a big electromagnet, but then that is a plasma sphere. Oh, look at that. 2 feet away, 1.5, and I've pegged it. That's like 1.5 feet away. Plasma ball. And I back off. I get closer. And peg it. Plasma sends that signal. And where is plasma? It's everywhere. We live in a plasma environment. There's actually 3 types of plasma. There's plasma in dark mode, which is this stuff right here, the stuff that we're in right now. There's plasma in glow mode, is the plasma, any plasma ball that you see. And then there's plasma in arc mode. Arc mode plasma is the very tip of that discharge right there, where it gets really hot and very bright. It's also the sun. So, is this conclusive that electromagnetic sensitivity probably is psychosomatic? No. No, it's not. Is it really, really strong evidence that it is? Yeah, I think it is. However, I am very open to the fact that there are humans who are sensitive to energies that other humans aren't. I am completely willing to look into that. I don't know what the mechanism would be, but that doesn't mean anything. But just, I hope that makes you feel better, that it might just be up here instead of actual out there. And if you want to see the 5G corridors of radiation, you can actually, there's a 5G map. I think it's Sprint, or I don't even know if Sprint's around anymore, but if you just type in 5G map, it'll show you. And I looked it up for Ivan's right there, and it shows you which streets the 5G signal is going down. But like I said, the signal, the way that it attenuates is just, attenuates means it gets weaker, is just tremendous. And see, look, right now my phone is just 8 millivolts, and it's getting really close to my phone, really close to my phone, really close to my phone, really close to my phone. It's touching my phone. 2, 1, or 7, 6. Don't think that's really an issue. I hope that helps. If it didn't, I apologize. Have a good day.